Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Anime Avenue, the show where I collect absolutely everything anime. But of course, Naruto is my ninja way. But now with that out the way, I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Zenny, camera flip!
100 million Zenny? I don't even know what to say, Goku.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. Today, we are going to be going on a big adventure to someplace we've never gone before for anime. And I never thought we would be going to for anime. We are going to be going to Ross Dress for Less. Yes, the place that your mom likely dragged you into as a kid at some point in time. And you kicked and screamed to hopefully get out as you were trapped inside of the dressing room, pounding on the walls. We've all been there, but we are finally becoming the adults that are now going there because they have anime stuff. It's unbelievable to me, but they have it. So many of you guys have been sending me screenshots of you guys going into Ross and finding some of my favorite shows out there to collect for. Naruto, but not just that, some of my favorite lines out there to collect, like the Vibration Stars. Some of you guys have been showing me you finding Vibration Star figures, Grandista statues, Funko Pops in Ross for dirt cheap. You being a Jinchuriki, I'd be your inner Kurama, your guide into saving money and collecting anime. I've showed you guys at Five Below, they have some incredible stuff, and it is going to hurt me today going to Ross and seeing stuff that I paid full-blown prices for and seeing it at half the cost. But we're gonna be doing it so we can see and share with you guys what kind of stuff we're able to find there to add to the collection today. I think it's gonna blow you guys away. We just did another video for Comfort Cartoons. I was mind blown. Literally, my eyes came out of the sockets and I had to push them back in because I couldn't believe the things that I was seeing, and my body was having a visceral reaction just trying to avoid it, seeing how much money I could have saved. So we're gonna be doing that same thing for anime, going to check out what they have, and of course bring it back here and check it out. Without any further ado, let's hop in the car and let's not dress for less, but pick up some cool stuff. I mean, I might dress for less if they have it, but that's how doors work. All right. Let's get in the car. Okay, so we are on our way to Ross, and I have no clue what to expect. There's a chance we could get in there and there not be a damn thing. Let's just hope that's not the case. And if you're watching this, I dropped my phone. Okay, anyway, we're gonna hope that we do find some stuff in there. If you're watching this, odds are we may have found some stuff. You guys find some crazy stuff there for ridiculous prices. Hopefully, our location is just as good and we get shocked by some of the stuff that we see. But there's no way to tell without checking it out. So let's head inside of Ross and see what they got for us. All right, so there we go. Ross Dress for Less. Let's see if we can get the hookups in here. Mitchell said he's seen people get Funko Pops here. Some crazy stuff. I've seen some of you guys posted on Discord, also on Instagram. Hopefully we have that kind of luck today. But either way, let's just see what they got. Already, we just got in here. We have the Vibration Stars Kakashi. I just got this one already. You guys, we paid, I think, $27.99 for this.
Yeah, box lunch.
And now it's at 15 bucks. So,
and they're so big.
I know, I don't need this one, so we're gonna leave it. But you guys can see they do have anime stuff here, though. They have the All Might right here for $9. What is this here? We got Midoriya as well, too. But what I saw here was the Pops. And I told you, I'm slowly starting to do the Jiu-Jitsu line here.
This Five Below price, yeah.
$5? Are you joking me? So, like, literally, I think I'm only now, all I need is the regular Yuji and maybe Gojo. And I think I have all the other.
Gojo, yeah.
I think I have these three for sure. I got all for $5. So we're going to keep looking out for them, but that looks freaking sick. I think honestly right now the Fujigoro is my favorite of that line. So we're picking him up. But what else do we have here?
Looks like Cobra something. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. And then we have Britney Spears, interestingly enough. So it looks like that's the only anime.
A lot of Fujigoros, yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of Fujigoro, but that's just sick that they even had this. So, and if it was any other time, I would definitely pick up this freaking Kakashi for only 15 bucks. We already have this one, so I'm gonna leave it, but I am kind of sad to see it here because I paid basically double that. We have a Naruto mug here, only $4. And I can see if you look, there's like a design like on the inside of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a heat changing mug of some kind. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the little, it's almost like snakeskin pattern.
Like some kind of imprint. Maybe it's just messed up, but hopefully that's not the case. But for $4, I'm willing to try it. So Naruto mug. I mean, the fact that we're finding anything here.
It's crazy.
Anime related at a Ross. It's pretty incredible. So we're gonna grab this. Okay, we found another one here. Another one with a pattern too behind it. Maybe it's the same pattern. I can kind of see like something here, but I really just can't make it out. But I mean, for $4, I'm willing to try it on both of them.
Yeah,
so
of course it's Ichiraku Ramen.
yeah, of course. I mean, that's how big Naruto is now. I mean, even at Ross, we're finding stuff. All right, so we have some more.
Oh, Inuyasha,
including Rui. They have Rui for $5. We just got him in the collection, but I'm not leaving him for $5. Hell yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Even if I give it away on Whatnot, for $5 we're grabbing Rui. They have Bakugo, and they have the Vibration Stars Minato. Why did I buy them?
Just here's Minato at the last second.
And they have Bakugo's actual like gauntlets here for $5.49. I'll grab these just for the accessory to have them in the collection. I mean, that's not bad at all. They are kind of damaged. You can see, like, I don't think this is the original packaging, you know?
Is the other one a little better? Or?
They're kind of the same. I just feel like they're probably like situated in the box maybe a little bit better.
They just got loose.
Yeah, they just kind of got loose, but nonetheless, for $5, just kind of have them for the detail aspects of them. They're really cool just to have in the room. I'll grab it.
I think they have Rasengan still. I'm just...
Look at this, dude. They got freaking Jiraiya on the box. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of this.
Oh, 7 Deadly Sins.
But they have 7
Meliodas, that's sick.
Yes, they have one for $5 right here. The fact they even have this for $5.
I think Target sells these for like 10, so that's a good deal for sure.
A little bit of a discount there.
They just released their Funko Pops actually at Hot Topic and some other places for 7 Deadly Sins.
Who knows? Maybe those will end up here too.
Probably.
They have a bunch of other cars here you guys can see too, but I don't see. This is a Target car. That's the wildest thing I've ever seen.
I see a little Bakugo.
I know this. Oh, you're right. Oh, you are right. Oh, you're right.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
That was a really sick one.
Bakugo is dope as freaking hell. Oh my goodness. And the original price, $24. Only $13. Are you joking?
That is a really sick Bakugo.
We are grabbing that.
Oh my gosh.
And then in the back, there's a Pokemon set too.
the Cagnia.
Yeah, Cagnia and Litleo, like the most random Pokemon to put in there.
Is that a purple war turtle? Oh, look, there's more over here too. Makeup blocks.
Oh yeah, there's this one, and then there's also
Ooh, that one's cute.
the Chungish Charmander.
This is freaking heavy.
That is wild too. What is it with the random Pokemon? There's like freaking on the star.
On the star, yeah.
Oh, dude, they're not just that. They have Dragon Ball too. They have Hit back here.
Oh,
And Frieza
that one's
first
sick.
form. Oh my goodness, are you
Got some
joking
hidden
me?
gems back there, man. Is there more? This is like just got scoured.
Oh, no.
Damn.
This story. Right
Damn,
here.
what is
They
that?
have Midoriya.
Oh, that's a little
the
like
sports
arena.
festival
Yeah.
area. That is so freaking cool. So you can actually put them on this and actually kind of
That's
have like
cool.
your simulated battles here on the actual stadium.
Where you first like meet like Todoroki and all them.
Yeah, that is really cool. How much do they want for it though? $9. $9 for this. I'm not gonna get it because I just have nowhere to put this thing actually. But I mean, even if you just use this as a stand for My Hero Figures,
Like that Bakugo you're holding.
yeah, that's worth it for freaking $8.
Dang. This is a sick little Gohan.
Oh, you're right. The Son Gohan right here too for only $15. Man,
I love that he's in the Frieza gear.
Yeah, that is just dope. There's just so many different ones here. It's unbelievable, really. Already blowing my mind. For AA, look at this, dude. We already have Bakugo. We have Frieza first form. We got
Bakugo.
But I might even put this back to get something else. Let's see.
I think that would probably be a pretty good idea.
We have Fujigoro, we have Rui 2, and we have the 2 Naruto mugs. But man, we found so much stuff. I mean, I might start swapping some stuff. I mean, the Bakugo things, they might have to go. Oh, I'm sorry, they're very cool.
Yeah.
I might have to get something else because there's just too much cool stuff. All right, so I put the Bakugo gauntlets back. I might be getting Gohan. I'm gonna think about it for right now because we still have a couple more areas to look at, but unbelievable hunt so far. All right, so we have some Naruto ones right here.
Some socks. I thought that was Ichiraku was top row.
I thought this was a Goku, but it's not.
That's just nothing crazy though.
Yeah, the only one really is the Naruto ones. But yeah, they have some socks here. Okay, guys, so we are heading out of here now. I am going to be getting the Gohan. I just put one of the Naruto mugs back because they're pretty much the same thing. And I'm going to get the Gohan here. This one is just really clean.
Super sick.
I love it, so I can't wait to check it out of the box. We got the Gohan, we got Frieza, we got the Bakugo, we got the Rui Pop along with also the Fujigoro, and we also got one of the Naruto mugs, so we're gonna check out everything when we get back. This was miles beyond what I was expecting. I thought maybe we'd find like some Naruto socks, a Naruto mug, that was possible. Impossible when we did, and that was it. I never would have guessed we'd have found this many
Friggin' Pops, actual like statue, I guess.
And
yeah.
this is stuff I would have bought in another store. Like
You would have seen them at like Target or Walmart for sure.
Bought them gladly,
Yeah.
You know, for like the retail price. And we got them at a discount. Unreal. Let's go ahead and check out and head back to Anime Avenue. Okay, so we also just got done. Mitchell just picked up something unbelievable. I'm honestly jealous. He saw it first. He picked it up. You guys are gonna see it, and we're gonna feature it in another video coming up soon here. So make sure you guys subscribe, have bell notifications on so you don't miss that when it comes up. We're gonna go back to Anime Avenue and check out everything we got, but I really can't believe what he found. They're Naruto. They're so unique, unbelievable.
And I got $20 off.
And he got $20 off, so stay tuned for that too. Make sure you guys, like I said, have notifications on so you guys do not miss when that video comes out. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have 2 brand new Funko Pops to add to the collection for the price of 1. I know last week we showed you got a pop that was, you got 2 pops for 10. Today, we are able to kind of top that. We got 2 pops for 5 each. 2 pops for 10.
That one's so sick though, the Fushiguro.
I know, and like I wanted the Jujutsu Kaisen pops, but I didn't necessarily know if I was ever gonna pick them up because, you know, with all the anime pops we're trying to collect, Boruto, because there's so many of them, it's impossible to keep up. I was like, okay, Jujutsu Kaisen has to kind of sit at the back burner because, you know, if I'm gonna pick something up, it's gonna be Naruto, Attack on Titan, something like that. But for $5, I couldn't leave it behind. And with Fushiguro, you kind of get 2 in 1 because you get one of his cursed divine
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, his cursed divine dog, which used to be 2 for like 1 episode, and then it became just 1. And man, he's been protecting that 1. I mean, he lost that thing in a very uneventful way. It was really quick. It was almost like they just didn't want to animate 2 dogs. They're like, okay, it's just... So there we have Fushiguro, and man, he looks fantastic. And then there goes his divine dog as well, too. Very, very cool. You know, we love a good old dog summoner here on this show, of course. So he just looks cool. I mean, even his hair sculpt looks freaking awesome. He has so much hair separation compared to like most anime characters. So the fact that they actually pulled that off well looks great. But the fact that we pretty much in some ways completed the core group there with $5. That's even cheaper than Five Below because Five Below's pops are $5.95. This is $5 flat at Ross, so a huge steal. Speaking of divine dogs, look up there in here. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. And if you want to pick up Funko Pops, I really recommend you look at Five Below. You look at Ross. You look at other places besides just your main stores because you're always going to pay 10 to 15 bucks for them. And if you can get them for $5, that's literally a win-win. Either they stay that same price forever and they're still retaining their value, or they go up to retail, you made something, or even higher and you got it at a steal. But there's almost no way of losing when you get it for half of the cost. Okay, so for Fuji,
Goro.
so for Fuji, I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10 for being $5. As a $10 pop, I know that there would be other versions of him to come out, so I'd be like, I don't know. But for $5, 10 out of 10 all day long. And a bonus to 10. Who could stay in his divine hair? 10 out of 10. And we also got Rui right here as well too, and I got him for $5, and I didn't want to leave him behind for $5. So what we'll be doing is I'll be adding this to our Whatnot giveaway. So if you guys aren't already following on Whatnot, go check it out. You get 15 bucks off your first pickup. Meaning you can pick up pops like this. Maybe you can get another one of the Jujutsu Kaisen pops for absolutely free with that $15, shipping and all covered straight to your door. But I'm gonna be giving away a bunch of different stuff, a huge lot of stuff in December, and this is gonna be one of those items I'm gonna be giving away. And we do giveaways every single Friday, so if you want to be part of that, you can hear our divine dog still barking. Make sure you guys go check out Whatnot. You'll see Rui over there. Rui, I'm gonna give him a 10 as well too. I think the spider web looks really cool, and the fact he's $5, it's hard to not give these a 10 for $5. Okay, so keeping it moving here. Next up here we have the first form. We have first form Frieza here. So this is when he first kind of, you know, it's our first major villain of Dragon Ball Z, right?
I've heard enough of your pathetic lies!
This is first form Frieza here. I feel like his true form and his first form are kind of the most iconic.
Yeah, because like maybe Gold Frieza, but like other than that, yeah, you just always see him either as the smooth head or this one.
And I ain't getting no freaking figure of third form.
Yeah.
That thing is ugly. I mean, he is ugly, but he's even more ugly in third form. So we have first form here. This is like his original appearance here. He hadn't even seen a Super Saiyan yet. He was in disbelief.
Yeah.
So we have Frieza right there. I do collect these Dragon Star figures here. They're made by Bandai, and I feel like they've had these even before Dragon Ball Super was a thing. Like, they've had these for years. They've been doing these action figures. I have True Form Frieza, I have Golden Frieza too, and now we have First Form Frieza. I kind of just have like a Frieza collection of these particular figures. I have to be more specific because otherwise it'll just consume the collection, but I wasn't going to leave First Form Frieza behind because Frieza is kind of one of my favorites and one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic villain, besides maybe debatably Cell, you know? I had to get the First Form Frieza there, and he was $15. Not a huge discount comparatively to some of the other stuff that we're going to show today. These guys retail for $20, so you got $5 off, but I think it's because they know it's going to sell either way. No pun intended. It's going to Frieza either way, whatever you want to say. So we got this one to add to the collection. It's not a super big discount, and if it was any other day, I'd probably give it a 10 for 15 bucks, but since today was all about, you know, how much we could save, and we found so many different things that we were able to save on, I'm going to go ahead and say 8 out of 10.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, not too bad of a price, I think. Looks like he's spinning a friggin' NBA official ball.
Yeah, that could destroy the planet.
Yeah. Okay, and speaking of early Dragon Ball here, we also have Gohan here. So this is actually,
They kind of go hand in hand now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Go hand in hand because they're wearing similar.
Sorry,
Goro. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Mega Beat.
You know you've been behind since Itadori arrived anyway, so it's okay. But anyway, we have Gohan here, and he is wearing the armor of Frieza, but it's actually not Frieza's armor. It's like a lighter, stronger form of his armor. So we're gonna pop this guy open right here, and I believe, from what I remember, Frieza and Gohan have a little spat. You know, not a battle necessarily, but Frieza actually catches a little bit of them little hands.
I think it was while Goku was like recharging in this capsule, so Gohan's like, oh, I'll stand up to him for now, and Goku just finishes him off, sort of.
Yeah, and Vegeta at that time like wasn't even able to like really hit Frieza, but Gohan was.
Well, yeah, I mean, you seen him against Cell. He slaughtered Cell.
And I mean, if Gohan wouldn't have went to college, he would have been one of the strongest characters of all time.
Which is sad. They had to nerf him a little.
You learn it from here, from Anime Avenue first. College weakens gains. Your brain may grow stronger, but your body will grow more feeble.
But he's got ultimate like beast Gohan, which is really sick though.
So here we got him, Gohan, and man, he looks freaking fantastic. This is not Vibration Stars, but it kind of gives me the vibes of it, the box and stuff. But this is also made by Banpresto, and you guys know I'm a huge advocate for Banpresto for making affordable, durable, and really clean detail figures. So you have Gohan right there with that little freaking stocky body. Like, look at that. He's so short, but he's got so much strength in them thighs. He's kind of powering up right here. Let's go ahead and grab his stand so we can mount it right here as well. And if you look into the actual blast here, you can see it's actually got glitter kind of inside of it. Another little small detail they add just kind of makes everything gleam and glitter a little bit more. That makes it just more dynamic. And man, like, I'm looking at his hair and I can't even find one point where they added a mold line, and look at how dynamic it is too.
Dang.
Like, that's incredible. Like, you're telling me you can do this, but you can't do Sasuke in one mold?
No, they can't.
This is unreal, the detail on Gohan's, like, layering in his hair. I would love to see them do something like maybe Rock Lee with this kind of texture. But let's go ahead and add this onto the stand. I mean, even if you compare that to Lee's, I mean, like, come on, like, they kind of went way too hard on this Gohan in comparison. Like, look at how much more detail you get there.
That is really good detail, yeah. And the facial like expressions and everything are just so good.
Yeah, it looks incredible. So let's go ahead and put it here on the stand. There we have Gohan right here.
It looks like he's about to like suplex.
It looks straight ripped out of the anime. Like, it's unbelievable how clean this one is. And I gotta say, like, what is this series called?
GX Materia?
GX Materia. I'm gonna have to look out for more of these GX Materia figures. I feel like maybe we have a Trunks from this line, but other than that, I don't think we have any other ones from this line, and I'm definitely gonna look out for it in the future. Only one we saw there today was Gohan, but these originally retailed for 30 bucks, which I don't doubt. You would have seen this at Box Lunch or at FYE for $27.99. So we got it today for 15 bucks. I would say this is a way better deal than this is.
Oh, absolutely. Just for the fact that this is like a really good sculpture too.
Yeah, like this one's a good deal. You know, it's discounted for what it is, but overall, this is a significant dip in the price.
Really
and adding something to your collection for a way below retail price. I mean, that's what we're here to to do to save money and also add some awesome stuff to our collection. And this is the perfect mascot of that. Unbelievable. And of course, stay tuned. I'm going to be adding this guy to the collection because he just looks too damn clean and I can't leave him out. So for Gohan, I'm going to go on and say at least a 9. At least a 9. I want to say 10, but I feel like it's hard because I feel like it's a very small figure, but he's a small character at this point. So, I mean, I'll give it a... Okay, if I got it for retail and he cost the same as somebody like Cell, or if it was like Broly and he was the same cost as Broly, they're both 30 bucks, I would say kind of a ripoff to get Gohan or over Broly, who if he's this much smaller. Since we got him for 15 bucks, I'm gonna give him 9 out of 10. All right, gotta put the innards back in. All right, the innards are back in. The other innards are also back in. All right, so let's close that guy off. Boom, there we have it. Okay, and then we have another item here. We'll save this one for last. Let's check out this mug here. So I left one of the Naruto mugs behind because, I mean, I don't know if we were missing anything in the first place with these, but the fact is they were only $4. I decided to try it out, and we have like the stock image Naruto, as I say. Like, if this is Naruto's thing, he does this pose, this particular blue freaking Naruto Shippuden original promotional item. I can show you 100 Naruto products that have this exact same PNG of Naruto doing this pose with this blue background. It's a very generic mug here, but I bought it with the question, is it have some kind of heat reactive aspect to it? And if so, what does it turn into, if anything? If it doesn't turn into anything, then it's just a generic mug with a really bad texture. So I'm hoping it changes. Let's go ahead and add some hot water to this and see what happens. Nonetheless, not a terrible, I mean, it is kind of a terrible mug, even for $4. Because like even the image doesn't even wrap all the way around it. It's just kind of like a straight up, like you could get this printed at a freaking CVS, I feel like.
All right, well, don't spill it, please.
Okay, I'd move your leg back in case.
Oh.
Is it changing? I expect instant results. I feel like nothing's happening.
You can clearly see right here there's a pattern. It looks like kind of like a snake, but nothing's changing. I think we got it ripped out.
You think it's cold water? But does that make sense for a mug?
It doesn't make sense for a bug. I don't see nothing.
You suck. This is terrible. This is terrible. You can feel the cup. Like it's solidly hot. That water was boiling hot.
And nothing's happening.
Nothing at all. I mean, that is a big ripoff. I mean, maybe the texture is just like, you said, being bubble wrap was like connected to it or something. That is not worth it at all. For even if it had the changing factor, it was probably not worth it. But with the changing factor not being there, so not worth it. Even for $3. I'm gonna go with a 0. I'm gonna go with a no. I'll give it a 3. I mean, the water's not leaking. I'll give it a 3. A 3 out of 10 on the cup. It really leaves a lot to be desired.
Just with the weird patterning on it, I think it's just something that's like off about it. So I'd
it's
say
like
2 to 3. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, like $3 isn't a bad price for a mug, but it's like I would rather just spend another $6 and get like a really cool Naruto mug. Okay, now last up here we have Bakugo, and I think this is probably one of the most detailed ones we have here today. And I will give some huge shout outs to Super Figure Collection. This is from Abyss Style Studios, and as somebody who has been collecting some of the SFC stuff for a while, this has got to be like they have definitely stepped it up a notch. I mean, if you look at this comparatively, I mean, like, this is the Kakashi that was released by SFC. I wish we had the packaging for this one originally, too, but...
They look good, but, like, this has got way more going on.
They've improved a lot, so I'm gonna give them huge credit for that. The packaging looks really awesome, and what I'll say is that, and I don't think the studio for this one is, like, located in Japan. I think they're located in France, and also, like, they have, like, studios in Hong Kong, too. But, you know, it's not, like, a typical, you know, where, you know, obviously Bandai, you know you're gonna get this straight from Japan. And of course, I prefer the Japanese stuff usually, but when it comes to stuff outside Japan, usually it kind of sucks. But this right here isn't too bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm a big fan of it. For right now, I just don't know, like, what I love about it is with there's a good and a bad. So when it comes to the Banpresto and the Bandai stuff, I love that you can't see the figure outside the box because it kind of forces you to open it up.
Yeah, I mean, but at least it's like a display piece. If you, oh, Jesus.
Oh, busted my whole table.
At least this is like a display piece, you know, being the box. But like if you took him out, then the box is kind of just there.
Yeah, exactly. It is a little bit empty. I mean, you could flip it around and just do this.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, but the problem is when you have the window,
And now you can see it.
You can see it, and it makes you kind of not want to open it because it's just so clean inside of there. I think I'm going to leave it in the box. Like the box the packaging kind of adds to the figure. Whereas with this one, for example, or a lot of the other Japanese ones, I open them up because it's like you can't really enjoy or experience them to their full fruition unless you open them up. But being with this one, it kind of comes with a dust protector, kind of comes with a protective case.
Yeah.
And you can see the beauty that is the figure itself. I kind of advocate for this, and I kind of would like to see more companies do that. I mean, it's weird to say because I know Funko does it, and it's like one of those things where it's like it's very generic, but it does add a lot, and it makes you want to have options, you know? If you want to keep it sealed in your collection, you can keep it like this and still enjoy the figure, but if you want to open it up, you can still do that too. You're not losing anything by them having a window, you know?
Because they're like, oh, if you spent like 30 on this, 30 on this, like at least this is protected the whole time and you can still see it and enjoy it.
And it retains its value too, because
Yeah.
you haven't opened it yet. Whereas this one, in order to enjoy it, you have to open it, rip open the plastics, do all the building aspect, and now you automatically, it's like a used car. As soon as you drive it outside the lot,
Yes, it is. The key goes in, it's gone.
you're losing half the value right there. But on this guy, it's essentially brand new until you break that seal, which you don't really even need to unless you want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep him sealed because it just looks awesome already with the dynamics of the box. So I'm gonna give that guy a 10 out of 10. And super figure collection, you've blown my mind, and I hope you guys keep killing it like this. I'm gonna look out for more super figure collections down the line because I would love to have like a little tower of like, you know,
At least like a couple of the characters, yeah.
yeah, I would definitely like to get a Deku and maybe even
Like an All Might.
a Ochako. All Might would be incredible too. I think we do have an All Might that's from SFC too, and it's not nearly as good looking as this one. So
His hair looks so crazy too.
yeah, it looks awesome. So I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 here. Just a win overall for everything we got here. If we would have gotten this stuff at like
we went to like,
lunch,
yeah, like,
FY, you would have got like two things.
like these
literally.
two figures alone would have probably been it.
Literally, like, these two figures are right. These two figures alone would have been everything that we got. But instead, going to Ross, we were able to get one. Well, you weren't there. Two pops, an action figure, two main figures,
A mug.
and a terrible mug for that same cost. I mean, obviously, going to the mainstream stores, you're gonna get what you want for sure. When you go to a Ross or a Marshalls or those type of things, you gotta have to see what they have, and hopefully they have something you're looking for. Whereas if you get it when it comes out, you know what you're gonna get, and you're getting it for sure. That's the one kind of caveat you're giving up. But if you're just an anime fan in general, and you're looking out for all types of stuff like I am, that's perfect. So a huge shout out to Ross for surprising me and shocking me beyond belief, both on anime and cartoon merchandise. Amazing. Stay tuned, we're gonna add some of these guys to the collection, but before that, you guys know the drill. Stan it! Okay, so now we're gonna add everything to the collection. Of course, I already added Fujigoro here with the rest of the Jujutsu Kaisen line. I think this wall of pops is just getting more and more beautiful every single week.
The Shippuden on top of them for good reason.
Up here we have Gohan, because what I'm planning on doing is kind of trying to, in some ways, reduce my Demon Slayer collection a little bit, because we're going through some changes here in the room, and I want to kind of have some more space for other anime as well. So of course, we're gonna keep a lot of Demon Slayer stuff, but I'm gonna put some of the boxes in the vault and put more of the stuff on display, so that way we have more room for other anime figures and stuff like that. So Gohan's going up there for right now, and for Bakugo, he's right over there on top of the My Hero Academia collection, and we have the All Might Big Pin XL on top of him as well. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smack the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you guys want to support the show even further, you can go check us out on Patreon, where you'll get an extended version of this video along with every other video that I upload on YouTube. It's the #1 way to watch Anime Avenue, comfort cartoons, and everything else that comes down the line. And if you guys want to get 15 bucks for absolutely free, go check me out on Whatnot, where you get 15 bucks for free, as I said, and we're doing giveaways over there every single week. So if you want to be a part of that, go check out the Whatnot page. And I'll see you guys over here in this video. But as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful ninjas in the next video. Adios and